Hello and welcome back. We are now going to see how we link technical objects with documents. Some good examples of documents that we would want to link with technical objects include design drawings, work instructions, checklists, SOPs, and images. To do this, we can either define a link to a file server, or we can upload the original documents to SAP database. Some of the objects where documents can be used include equipment, functional locations, bill of materials, task lists, notifications, and work orders. To define document type, the customizing path is SPRO, IMG, cross application components, document management, control data, define document types, and then we can do some configuration here. The first one is this indicator which controls the use of knowledge provided to store original files. So we need to make sure that that is checked. We also have version assignment. That is if we want to assign version numbers to our document. Archiving. That is if we want to archive original files. We have change document, which is used if we want to log changes to document record. We also have internal and external number ranges. We have covered these in a separate video, and we want to make sure that we have the correct assignments here. So we are going to move back to and see how we create a new document type. So to create a new document type, you only need to go to New Entries, and then you can populate all the fields here as required or as necessary. And this is very similar to the screen that we were working on earlier. The next thing that we're going to look at is the sub-function define document status. And that is one of the sub-functions for document types. So to do that, I'm going to highlight one of the document types, and then I double click on define document status. And here you can define the status to be used. We only require status that has activated the release flag indicator so that the document can be used in other processes. So we just want to make sure that that is checked. So the other sub-function we are going to look at is define object links. So again, we highlight one of the document types and then click on define object links. And here you define the objects which can be assigned this document type. So in this case, we have the asset master, we have the equipment master, functional location, and we can create one more object, which we can do that by going to New Entries and populate our data there. The next thing that we're going to look at is maintain storage systems. This customizing function is used to define the content repository. So again, we go back to cross application components, document management, And in this case, we're going to go to General Data, and we go to Settings for Storage Systems, and then to Maintain Storage category. Actually, it's going to be Maintain Storage System. So we open that, and here we want to make sure that we have the correct storage type, we have the correct version number. Actually, we should be selecting the latest version. Make sure that the latest version is selected, and we have the database table where the content, where documents are stored. If for any reason we are going to use our own tables, then this should be defined in transaction code SE11. That again is SE11. I'm going to do a separate video on how that is done. So, but for now, we just want to make sure that our content table is selected here. So the next thing we're going to look at is Maintain Storage category. And we go ahead and open it. And this is used to set up one or more logical views of content repository, which helps in structuring file storage. So we just want to make sure that we have the correct description, we have the correct category here, and content repository and the document area. All this information can be populated depending on your setup, and you have some selections that you can work with here that comes in with SAP. So the last thing that we're going to look at is defining workstation applications. So define workstation application. So we go ahead and open that. And this is used to specify applications to which the documents that we have created and saved belong. They could be PDF, they could be Illustrator, you have Word doc, images, and any other document type. So this is where that is defined or specified. Again, you can go ahead and add a new document type by going to New Entries. One of the things that you should note is that the relevant files, the files that you have here, should be installed in your workstation to be able to access these documents. You also want to make sure that Start Authorization is checked, because what it does, on double click, it launches the application on your workstation. So that is how we work with documents. That has been a long video, one of my longest videos, but I hope we have been able to go through the steps of working with documents in SAP. I might be expounding some of the things that we covered here in later videos. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. And please remember to subscribe to my channel for updates on upcoming videos. Thank you.